Hey guys, it's Nico and welcome back again. I know I dropped the ball with the videos in 2016, but you know what? We're gonna just leave that in the past, you know? New year, new me, as they say. 2017, I'm gonna try to switch it all up. I'm gonna try to do one video a week. And yeah, I'm really gonna try to stick with it because I do love making videos for you guys. I love editing, I love filming, I love talking, so I mean, that works. But I'm super excited for this video because earlier today I purchased my flight for Rupaul'S Drag Con, which is going to be the third year, and I'm super excited. It is going to be April 29th and 30th. So luckily I was fortunate enough to go to the first, second, and now this year is going to be my third time at DragCon, and I'm just so damn excited. And after I purchased my ticket, I was thinking like, I really wish that I had like a survival guide or someone to tell me like, prepare for this, don't prepare for this. So you know, I had to be like, wait, why don't I just do it? So if you guys are going, stay tuned. This is the Rupaul'S Drag Con survival guide. You know what? There is a method to the madness. It is a crazy time. So pin down your wigs, girls, because it's gonna be lit. Yeah, girl, I know this is really self-explanatory, but tickets, if you don't have a ticket, you can't go. So purchase them. They're still available at Rupaul'sDragCon.com. I do know that some of the VIP tickets already sold out, so sorry about that, guys. Just to give you guys a rundown of the prices really quickly, Saturday, April 29th, the ticket for just that day is $40. And then if you want to go the next day, April 30th, it is only $30 because the hours are a little shortened. If you want to do the weekend pass, it is $60, so you get access both days. I bought the weekend pass because if you're gonna go in, go all in. Yeah, you're gonna wanna figure out where you're gonna be staying as well as how you're gonna get to the convention center the weekend of. And if you don't live in the LA area, yeah, first thing is gonna be figuring out, you know, how long you're gonna be able to stay and take off work to take a flight or take a road trip with your friends, who knows. But figuring out a hotel or Airbnb, and if you're a girl like me, you want to save all the money that you can. So I luckily have some friends that moved from Chicago to LA, so I get to stay with them now, and I do not have to buy, you know, a hotel or an Airbnb. So I get to save money there, which in turn I end up spending, but you know, it's all about saving. 2017, saving. I definitely recommend Airbnbs. They usually are a little bit cheaper than actual hotels. But trust me, you want to get that all situated now because it'll just save you a headache as well as it'll probably save you a bunch of money, because if you wait till last minute, these people know that conventions are in town and they will spike those prices. But also, once you figure out where you're gonna be sleeping for that weekend, you're gonna wanna figure out how to get to the convention center. It is located in downtown Los Angeles. So obviously, if you're out of town, you'd wanna get a hotel or Airbnb close to that, or at least an Uber or Lyft away. If you don't know what Uber or Lyft are, I don't know where you guys have been, but they're basically car services that will take you from point A to point B for a fare. And it usually is cheaper than a taxi, so I definitely recommend those. If you have never used those apps before, I have some promo codes in the description box below. I believe it'll take up to $20 off your first ride or give you your first ride free. So you're welcome. And if, you know, those Ubers and Lyfts are on crazy surcharges because it's a weekend and hey, they know what's up to, figure out if you can take a bus, a train. I know there's very little public transportation in LA, but if you can do it, do it. Just try to figure out how you're gonna get there and make it the least amount of money possible, because you want to spend money in the con. You don't want to spend a ton of money, you know, staying the weekend. Yeah, girl, I know it's 2017 and not a lot of girls be carrying cash. I am literally one of those girls. I am addicted to my credit card. Cash just makes everything so much easier, especially if you're wanting to buy any merch or anything like that. You can just do it like that. And I know last year I believe that there was some issues with the Wi-Fi and stuff in the space, so certain vendors, like their machines weren't working for cards and stuff like that, and you don't want to pay those crazy ATM fees that they have in the convention center, so you want to bring cash. So 2017 is all about budgeting. You know, take a certain amount of cash with you. You can only spend that much, you know, budget into whatever you can afford. Obviously bring your debit, credit card, whatever, just in case, because always good to have a backup for emergencies, but bring cash. It'll just be 10 times easier. So if you guys have never been to DragCon before, I'm gonna kind of break it down on like how it's set up. I actually did a video montage of like, I think actually both years I went on my YouTube channel. I'll link them down below. That will give you more of a visual of like what it's actually like inside. Kind of gonna explain that a little bit now as well. So on the first floor when you walk in is gonna be where all the booths are. So all the vendors, so all the different, you know, companies, all the different queens, all that's going to be down on the first levels. And then if you go up the escalators to the second floor, that's where all the panels are. So that's where they did Alyssa's Secret as well as Rupaul's keynote. They did like a live Hey Queen, a live fashion photo review. So panels are going all day long upstairs. So you basically have to decide on what you're doing and where you want to go. So yeah, the lines will get super crazy long and you just kind of have to deal with it. And I recommend going to see the queens that you want to see immediately first, just to knock that out of the way. You don't want to risk not meeting them or anything like that. Make sure you check the handbook and figure out the times of your favorite queens, favorite panels, all that good stuff, and go early. This is probably my favorite part of the whole convention, is just meeting people from all around the world, and they're all coming together for one reason. That is because they love drag. Bring a group of friends with you. If you don't live in LA and you're going there by yourself, check some Instagram, check some Twitter. It's like seeing who's going, seeing if you actually know anyone that you have previously followed, seeing if they're going, try to meet up with them. And I'm not saying that you have to have a friend to go to DragCon, because the first year I actually didn't go with anyone. I went by myself, but I had a great time. I met my favorite queens. I met some people like in line or in the food court or whatever, and they're super nice. It's a super safe, warm environment. So everyone is welcoming and everyone is just giving compliments left and right, turning looks, everything's great. Queens, queens, queens. Yeah, all the girls that are going to be serving face this year at DragCon. Not only all the guests and stuff like that, but the girls from the show. My heart goes out to you guys because it is a lot to be in drag, especially that early and for that long. Like I said before, the lighting, fluorescent, not cute. So just make sure that you're kind of aware of that. If you do end up going, maybe bring an extra pair of shoes with you or an extra outfit or something like that, just to be kind of on the safer side. It was funny seeing a lot of queens, like they started off their day in like a 6-inch heel, and then later in the day they switched to a nice sensible shoe, as my girl Shangela likes to call it. Last on this list is going to be kind of just like the essentials and things to bring and to kind of be, you know, aware of. Make sure you bring an extra charger for your phone, your camera, etc. All that stuff that you want to document. And if you want to go above and beyond, bringing your Mophie or any portable charger. My phone dies so fast. I don't know what it is with the iPhone these days, but it dies really fast, so I always want to have an extra battery life just in case. And the Wi-Fi does go in and out there, I've noticed, because there's so many people in that space. If you have like a hotspot, I know that's going above and beyond. I didn't have that, but literally a lot of the things like I tried to send to my Snapchat story ended up failing. You know what, you can always post those later in the day when you're outside the convention, back at the hotel, wherever you are. And lastly, just have a meeting point. If you're going with friends and you actually, you know, want to go back home with them. I know it sounds super corny and cheesy, but if your phone dies or you lose a friend, the pace gets bigger and bigger every year, like I've been saying. Don't want to lose your friend, that will not be good. Girls, that was my survival guide for RuPaul's Drag Con. I can't even really put into words the love that you feel. It's just crazy, and I definitely recommend going. RuPaul'sDragCon.com, you can find all the information with ticket pricings, all that good stuff. Like I said, if you are new to Uber or Lyft, my links will be down there below. If you've never used it before, use my promo code. You'll get a free ride. You'll get there safely. And last but not least, I'll see you guys there. I will be there. All my social media links will be down below. Send me snaps, send me tweets. We can link up, we can take a picture, we can talk about our favorite queens. Maybe I'll see you guys in line. Say hi if you do see me. I'm excited for so many queens. It is literally gonna be a race. But that's it for me, guys. I gotta go. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear, so you know, I got a couple months to figure that out. I hope 2017 is treating you guys right and tight. I'm not even gonna think about 2016 anymore. That is gone out the window. Mariah Carey ended it gracefully. But you know what? New year, new us. And 2017 is all about budgeting, like I said. And I will see you guys next week with a new video.